Hi there, guys. Today is day 4 of our Essential Oils 101 class. We've talked about the history of oils. We've talked about why it's so important to use them in our homes to maintain a healthy, chemical-free lifestyle. And we've also talked about why Young Living is one of the best companies. In fact, it is the best company for essential oils on the market today. So today we're going to talk about the oils that you really need to have in your home if you really want to get started oiling. You can have anywhere between 10 to 20 to have a really good solid kit, and fortunately Young Living offers a kit of 11 oils and a bunch of samples for you to try that comes with the diffuser. So we're going to go through the oils that they have in that kit and why they're essential to have in your home, whether you want to use them for health and wellness, cleaning, beauty, lifestyle, exercise, do-it-yourself things, anything of that nature. Even if you're interested in the business, these oils are super important for that purpose. So we're going to start with the top 3 that sell globally. In fact, all of the 11 oils that are in their kit are the ones that are probably very well recognized by people who are in the oil world and even people who are not in the oily world. These are their top 11 that sell globally. So that means in countries like Canada, New Zealand, Japan, Europe, Australia, Brazil, here, these are the oils that are selling the most popularly worldwide. So we'll start left to right. The first of which is peppermint. Peppermint is great for gastrointestinal comfort. It promotes healthy bowel function and enhances healthy gut functions. It also can help maintain efficiency of the digestive tract. So peppermint is essential for digestive uses. It's also one of those oils out there that has other uses. I like to use it when I'm cooking. Other people like to diffuse it for the uplifting aroma that it has. So you can go out there and you may go into Google or Pinterest and you can research and see that there's a lot of different ways that people are using peppermint, but one of the top ones is for gastrointestinal comfort. The next oil we're going to talk about is frankincense, and everybody when they think of this thinks biblical, and of course they do because of the 3 wise men, and that was one of the gifts that was brought to Jesus. And that's because it has a really deeply powerful meditative force within it, so to speak. It's also one of the top skin oils. I like to keep grapeseed oil, which is a carrier oil, on hand, and I use it with frankincense in my skincare routine to keep a really moisturized, healthy skin appearance. It's also a key ingredient in Young Living's brain power, and like I said, it's great for meditating. It's great for focusing the mind. Frankincense is another oil. If you go out there, you're going to find tons and tons of information out there about it. And interestingly enough, frankincense is an oil that's pretty hard to come by globally, especially the kind that Young Living sells, because it's cultivated in a part of the world that most Westerners don't have access to. And fortunately, Gary Young was able to go in and speak to the leaders in that area and gain access to their frankincense trees so that they could cultivate a farm and bring us the highest quality frankincense available on the market. Lavender is one that we call the Swiss Army knife in the essential oil world. People use it for everything from skincare to relaxation to sleep purposes. So if you want to just calm down, this is one of those great oils for that. I've used it for all kinds of different skin health issues, and it's also great, like I said, we diffuse it almost every night before bedtime for unwinding and calming down. You'll notice with the oils, I've said a lot of different purposes for each one of them so far. That's because these oils are super powerful and have the ability to kind of meet your needs. So do your research when you're going out there and you're using these oils, because there may be different ways that you can use them, and your body may prefer using them for different things. For instance, lavender is great for me for calming down before bedtime, but other people, they can use it in the morning and calm down. Now me, that's going to make me a little bit groggy come AM time if I've got that diffusing around 8 a.m. All right, the next three, we'll start with purification. This one is kind of like the name sounds. It's used to freshen your air and eliminate odors. So if you've got a really stinky bedroom or a stinky house, or maybe you just rented and the past owners were smokers, this is a great one to help cleanse your air. It's going to smell a lot better. It's also one that you can use for skin, and it also, this is the one that is the kicker, is great for an annoyance-free outdoor experience. Go ahead, rub some on before you go outside and you won't regret it. All right, thieves. This is probably one that I think most people recognize Young Living for. It's because it's a pretty exclusive blend to Young Living. A lot of other companies have tried to mimic it, but really we're the only ones that have the exact formula for a really powerful blend of thieves. This one has a clove and lemony smell to it. So I've heard a lot of people say cinnamony, and that's pretty close to what it smells like. This one is going to be great for respiratory system health, and it's also going to help maintain your overall wellness. So it's going to help aid those parts of your body that are working to keep you functioning all day long, every day. You can take this as a dietary supplement. You can also diffuse it. We're constantly diffusing it in my house. People come in, they say my house smells great, and that's awesome because I'm always diffusing thieves. This is one I love to diffuse in my classroom in the winter months too. I love the smell of it. The kids like the smell of it, and I also really like that I can trust that it's going to help my body stay healthy during those most cold and dark and dreary months. Thieves has a really interesting story to it too. In fact, the recipe actually comes from a group of thieves who created it. So that's its namesake. They created it when they were grave robbing during the bubonic plague. Many years ago in Europe, and so they would put that on their nose and their mouth to try to keep them healthy and keep that plague away from them. So thieves is, like I said, it's one I could go on and on and on about. We love it in our household. Stress Away is just like the name sounds. This one is going to promote emotional wellness, and it could be a very important part of your daily health regimen, especially if you have a very stressful atmosphere that you're in constantly. So this is one that's going to be working really strongly with your limbic system to uplift your mood. It has a lime and vanilla-y smell to it. I guess I should probably go back and explain how these all kind of smell. So like I said, Stress Away smells kind of like lime and vanilla. Thieves has that clove and lemon smell to it, which it smells almost cinnamony to most people. Purification has citronella, so it smells like that if you've ever burned a citronella candle in the summertime. And we're going to skip back a slide so I can talk about what those ones smell like. Of course, lavender is going to have a very floral smell, so it's going to smell, you know, just like flowers. And if you're familiar with lavender, you'll recognize that that's what it smells like. Frankincense is a harder one to describe, and a lot of people say that they don't really like that smell at first, but as time goes on, it grows on them. It has a very rich, maybe even cologne-y type of smell. Peppermint, just like the name sounds. If you've ever ate a peppermint or ever smelled peppermint, then you know exactly what that's going to smell like. All right, we're going to skip forward. All right, lemon. Lemon, I bet you can guess what that one smells like. Lemons, of course. This is a citrus oil, so you're definitely going to want to be careful when you go out into the sunlight with this one on. Just remember to watch for redness and irritation of your skin. One of the great things about lemon is that you can put it in just about anything as far as water or drinks to enhance the flavor. I even like to cook with it in my noodles. I think it gives them kind of a extra little kick. A lot of people use it in their water in the morning for that uplifting effect that it seems to have. It has, it's a key ingredient in Thieves, like I mentioned, and also Ningxia Red, which we're going to talk more about here in a few slides. It's very essential to helping support your immune system. So those of you who like to clean and you like all natural cleaners, or that's what you're interested in doing, know that it's already in the Thieves line. So if you don't have the time to mix it all up, you can get that lemon smell still. But if you want to make your own lemon cleaner, you are more than able to do that with this lemon essential oil. Copaiba promotes overall wellness. This is one that people love to add to another oil. It comes from South America, and this just goes to show how Gary Young, just like with Thieves, travels all over the world to try to find which essential oils he should bring back to his customers. And so he goes to South America, he finds this culture, they are living happy, healthy, long lives, and he wants to know what they're doing. And they point to this plant and they say, we use this in everything. And so he brings back Copaiba, distills it, creates an essential oil, and we love it as much as they do. So this one is what we call kind of an amplifier. If you want to amplify the effect of a certain oil, add Copaiba, because it's going to help support nearly every system in your body. It's also a great skin oil. A lot of these really are great for skin. Once again, test them out to see how your body likes them. Maybe your body prefers joy more than lavender. Who knows? Then there's Panaway. This is the one that I say, if your husband is not really sure about spending money on oils, you need to get this one out of the kit for him, because this is the one that's going to sell him. It's great to apply on your muscles after you've exercised. I also use it in my household on my husband if he's had a long day at work and he just wants to relax. We're going to put Panaway on his back. I use coconut oil to help make it spread further, and he loves it because he gets a nice little massage out of it, and he also gets a super relaxing oil. This one has a stimulating aroma. It has wintergreen and Copaiba in it, so it's got this really nice minty smell to it. Like I said, we apply it to our backs and our necks, and it's going to give you that really great soothing experience. It can also help support the appearance of healthy skin coloration. So this is one, like I said, we use it primarily in our house on our muscles, but you may find something else that you really like to use it for. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't describe Copaiba's smell. It also has kind of a complex smell to it. I would almost call it earthy, but not quite that. It's a lot like frankincense. It has more of a, like a masculine smell to it. Sorry about that. All right, Digize. This is also a top digestion oil. You can add 2 drops along with a drop of peppermint to your water for a stimulating beverage. You can also take it in veggie caps internally. We sell veggie caps from Young Living. You can also get them at drugstores or home health stores. Remember, look for something organic, because you don't want that oil to have to sit there and fight a chemical. And you can put it in there and you can take it, and it will be very soothing to your stomach. I've also used it topically on my stomach with a heating pad sometimes. I really like that effect. This one has like a licorice smell to it. So if you like licorice, you're going to love this one. And if you don't, you're going to love it anyways, because you're going to love the effect that it has. RC supports a healthy respiratory system, and in my in-person classes, what I like to do with this one is I like to take it and put it in the palm of each person's hand, just a couple drops. We rub our hands together, cup them over our nose, and inhale, and everybody just attests to how clarifying that feels to them. So it's great for helping your respiratory system. You can also diffuse for a comforting aroma. It has eucalyptus and lemon in it, so you can really smell those notes It's great to rub on your feet and your chest, and it can encourage an atmosphere of comfort. So this is another one in our household that we use a lot. I use it all winter and all spring, it seems like.